Any season of renewal or revitalization needs to begin by looking at the purpose of the church, the mission, the vision, the ministry of an individual congregation. The great ends of the church are a great place to start. And the fifth great end is the promotion of social righteousness. The fifth great end is beloved of Christians for whom Matthew 25 is their life verse. I was hungry, and you fed me, thirsty, and you gave me drink. The fifth great end reminds us of James' wisdom. I will show you my faith by my deeds. The fifth great end points back to the prophets, which is depicted in the visual on the left. Let justice roll down like a river, righteousness like an ever-flowing stream. Presbyterians, we love the fifth great end. What stumbles some Presbyterians, however, is the peculiar phrase social righteousness, which was born out of the social gospel of the early 20th century, and its emphasis on radical social transformation in society, such as child labor laws. While everyone now agrees with the need for child labor laws, the critique of social righteousness is that it can seem to bifurcate the gospel into a social gospel and a spiritual gospel as an either-or choice, when, in our Reformed faith, there is only one gospel, and it is both spiritual and social. Social righteousness was the buzzword of the early 20th century. Missional is the buzzword of the early 21st century. Mission plus relational equals missional. Missional is the church's attempt to convey the unity of the gospel through work that is outside the church, serves others, creates mutual relationship, and invites others into the body of Christ. What does it mean, then, to say the church, the body of Christ, is to promote social righteousness or be missional? For starters, it means our focus needs to balance inward-focused ministry with outward-focused ministry, worship and work, receive and give, blessed to be a blessing. The motto of some churches is outwardly focused, inwardly strong. Such churches always seek to be the hands and feet of Christ. The church, as the body of Christ, promotes social righteousness by living according to the mantra, go and show the gospel, instead of, y'all come to the house of the Lord. Well, there's nothing wrong with having people come to the house of the Lord. In the missionary context that is 21st century North America, the body of Christ needs to be salt and light in the world. Go and show the gospel. The Thrive Handbook lists 10 behaviors of an individual who promotes social righteousness. Here are 3. Participates in the congregation's passive ministries of compassion. For example, bringing canned goods for a food drive, or gently used clothes, or by writing a check. Volunteers in the congregation's active compassion ministries. For example, reading to school children, serving at a soup kitchen, or helping Habitat for Humanity build a home. Seeks mutual mission engagement, serving with rather than for others, building relationships of mutuality that break down the hierarchical big brother, big sister interactions in favor of we together. The Thrive Handbook also lists 10 behaviors of the congregation who promote social righteousness. Here are 3. Provides opportunities for members to express care for others through passive compassion ministries. Provides opportunities for members to express care for others through active compassion ministries, and encourages advocacy for just policies and just laws, especially for minorities, people living in poverty, and any other group that has the potential to be marginalized or disenfranchised. Do you know your neighbors? Do you have actual relationships with the economic poor, with strangers, with the marginalized? Not just ministries to them, but actual relationships with them. Do you see Christ beyond your church walls? And when you do you dwell there as well? The opposite of missional action is inward and institutional, closed communities of exclusion, seeking assimilation rather than encounter and engagement, churches that are safe and secure, but congregations that are dying. Please, for the love of Jesus, don't be that kind of church. Promote social righteousness.